Meanwhile, the World Health Organization experts have arrived in Wuhan to initiate investigations into COVID-19. The visit is a very significant one because it comes amidst a sudden resurgence of the infections in different Chinese cities near the capital of Beijing. The mission will be led by WHO expert Dr. Peter Ben Embarek, who said that the United Nations agency had assembled a team of scientists and doctors from various disciplines to travel to Wuhan, where the virus was first detected in late 2019.
The idea is to advance a number of studies that were already designed and decided upon some months ago to get us better understanding of what happened last year in December, and that will be looking at in more detail at the initial cases, the human cases that were detected in December 19, looking at the market, the famous Wuhan market, and see what happened there, trying to find out everything that went in and out of that market in the weeks ahead of the event.
Now, the team is expected to complete a 2-week quarantine due to strict border restrictions in the region. The mission has been months in the making, but has been dogged by delays. The WHO investigation was set to start last week, but China has denied entry to the team at the last minute. The mission is a significant one because China has persistently rejected theories and reports of Wuhan being the source of the outbreak and has blamed several countries for the outbreak, including the US, Italy and even to India.
In the morning, yes, we go to Singapore. Right.
So it's almost over a year since the very first death linked to COVID-19 was first reported in China, and it is now that a WHO team has finally arrived in Wuhan. And there's also a sharp spike in the number of infections reported in several clusters within China, because remember, China to a very large extent claims that the COVID-19 infection within the Chinese borders has been brought under control. And what this WHO team has been mandated is to try and investigate into the causes and how the coronavirus may have actually emerged. Now, it'll be interesting to see whether the WHO team will be given full access to visit the many sites that they would like to go and investigate into, or whether this will be a team that will be led and also shown across the different sites, guided by a certain Chinese team that would accompany them, is of course something that remains to be seen. Now, a lot of nations around the world have been asking for accountability to be fixed on China for the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, including the likes of India, the United States and Australia. And this, of course, has ruffled Chinese feathers, who insist that it is quite possible that the infection came from outside of China, but the instances of being reported first happened in Wuhan. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.